The number one mistake new dads make with their other halves after they bring their baby home. Even for the most nauseatingly happy couple, the effect of a new baby can be like throwing a grenade under the relationship. While your relationship will never be the same again, with a bit of luck and a lot of work, it might even be better. And a new study by the Murdoch Children's Research Institute suggests the key to lasting emotional and sexual satisfaction post-birth may lie with the fathers. The maternal health study investigated the health and well-being of over 1,500 first-time mothers, asking them about sexual pleasure and emotional satisfaction in the first year and a half after childbirth. A smaller group were followed up 3 years later. What they found was that while sexual satisfaction appeared to improve in the 18 months following childbirth, emotional satisfaction appeared to decline. But it wasn't as simple as happy sex life, sad emotional life. Keep in mind that the improvement in sexual satisfaction was actually an improvement on how they felt following childbirth. If you've ever pushed something the size of a grapefruit out of your nethers, then followed it up with 6 weeks sleep deprivation, you'll know any improvement sprang from a pretty low base. Importantly, the study findings highlighted the extent to which sexual pleasure and emotional satisfaction are linked. And what made the number one difference to emotional satisfaction? It wasn't new fathers bringing home flowers once a week. It wasn't fathers telling their partners they were still beautiful with a 3-month postnatal belly. It was fathers who shared the domestic drudgery. Fathers who play an equal role in the endless wiping, soothing, laundering and organizing may not be featured in any links ads anytime soon. But the degree to which they shared involvement in household tasks was what made the most difference to the ongoing emotional satisfaction of the new mothers who took part in the study. However, women whose partners occasionally helped out with housework as opposed to sharing the load were the least emotionally satisfied, and that dissatisfaction increased as time went on. Dr. Ellie MacDonald, one of the study's co-authors, says partnership and sharing the workload emerged as an important theme for mothers. Feeling part of a team really made the difference. And nothing makes you feel more part of a team than when partners share the domestic load. For women, having a baby also represents an enormous identity shift. Emotional satisfaction was strongly related to how much couples could talk about the changes in their relationship. Some of the women we spoke to felt grief and a sense of loss at the change in the emotional connection to their partner, Dr. MacDonald said. There's an imbalance in the role change for women, especially if their partner's work and social life doesn't change as much. Whereas many aspects of women's life can change, physically, emotionally, socially, vocationally. Often women have worked in paid roles outside the home prior to becoming a mom, which can feel like a role that doesn't get valued in the same way. So if a partner is sharing the mundane tasks, it's about feeling valued. It may seem obvious, but it's remarkable how easy it is to neglect those important conversations after a full day of parenting. But Dr. MacDonald said that couples who were able to talk about the changes to their relationship and negotiate challenges together reported a much stronger emotional bond with their partner. The other important finding was that mothers who had regular time out to do things for themselves were more likely to be more emotionally satisfied in their intimate relationship. And not time when the father takes the baby out so she can do the vacuuming in peace. Women who had time to themselves at least once a week were also more likely to say that they were extremely or very emotionally satisfied, compared to women who had time to themselves once a fortnight or less, the maternal health study found. Having a new baby is a time of enormous change for both men and women, said Dr. MacDonald. It can be hard for fathers to know what to do to support their partner or show their love. They may find it reassuring to know how much women appreciate the time they put into contributing to household tasks and caring for their baby. Alice Williams is an Australian author and columnist. Follow her on Twitter and Facebook. A version of this article originally appeared on news.com.au. Previously, we revealed the Funny Photos show, Just What Happens When Dad is Left in Charge. We also told you about the world's most embarrassing dad who sits next to his mortified teenage son in his physics class after the teacher complained he was talking too much.